Hello students, welcome to history classes. The very first topic in your book is a background to the partition of Bengal. If you go to the textbook, you'll realize that the partition of Bengal was officially declared in July 20, 1903. However, to understand the context of partition of Bengal, you have to go back in history to 1890s. So what is happening in 1890s? During this period, the Indian freedom movement was led by the moderates. Now, who were the moderates? Moderates were the people who believed that British were well-wishers of Indians. They believed that British actually wanted to help us, but they are not able to understand the diversity among Indians. Okay, so they resorted to three P's. Three P's means prayers. They used to put demands to the British, petitions, repeated requests to follow the demands, and then if that is not followed, they used to resort to protest. Three P's: prayers, petitions, and protest. Okay, this was going on, but during 1896 to 1900, there was a great famine across India, especially in South India, present South India. Okay, so there was a strong resentment against the British. People were not happy with the British, in simple language. Also, something else happened. What happened is that from this moderates, the young population within the moderates only, they started not believing in the three P's. They were frustrated with the efforts made by the moderates. They wanted something else. They wanted a violent sort of way to get freedom, right? So they resorted, the young population, they resorted to military revolution. All right, so there was already resentment against the British. The young people within the moderates, they were also going against the moderates. They wanted something violent. All right, one more thing that happened during time was the growth of Japan. Japan was just free of British colonialism and it was growing like anything. It was becoming a rich country. Industrial revolution was happening over there. So Indians realized that okay, if Japan can grow without the help of the British, we can also grow, right? This led to growth of nationalism within the Indians. Nationalism means we can do better for ourselves on our own. আমি নিজে নিজৰ কাৰণে ভাল কাম কৰিব পাৰোঁ, আমাক বেলেগৰ হেল্প নালাগে. This is called nationalism. So the nationalism grew a lot, citing the example of Japan. Okay. Also, during that time, education was fast growing in India. It was spreading like anything. Universities were established, schools were establishing, all right. And because of this, people were getting more aware. People were reading about the stories of Japan. People were reading about the stories of other countries. People were ultimately becoming fans of nationalism, right? We wanted a free India. We want to grow on ourselves. Okay. The problem was Lord Curzon. Everything was going fine until he arrived in the picture. Okay. Now, Lord Curzon saw this growth of nationalism and he analyzed what should we do to stop this nationalism. All right. Now, what he got as a result after his analysis, he realized that all the source of the hub of nationalism, we can say the hub of nationalism growth was Bengal. You know why? Because education was spreading in there. Why Bengal is called the hub of nationalism? Because education was fast spreading there. Colleges, universities, schools, newspapers were starting to publish over there, and they had many great writers who were writing against the British in well-known papers, and there are poems and stories, right? So people were becoming aware because of these reasons, and Bengal was the hub of nationalism. So what did Lord Curzon decided? Lord Curzon decided कि we shall partition Bengal. আমি বেংগলখন ভাঙি দিম যাতে এই ন্যাশনালিজমটোৰ গ্ৰোথটো কমি যায়. Okay, so what was his plan? His plan, Lord Curzon, his plan was to divide the entire Bengal. Now, today's West Bengal was not that Bengal, right? Tetiar Bengal asile, it was a huge area. Let me do a rough figure. It was comprised of the Orissa, some part of Bihar, present day West Bengal, then entire East Bengal, it is a Bangladesh, and also some parts of Assam. So somewhere like this. This was the Bengal back then. It is obviously a rough figure. It is not an accurate figure, obviously. Okay. So this part was your Orissa, some part of Bihar. This was the Bengal itself, that means the current West Bengal. This is the current Bangladesh, and some part of Assam also. Okay, this was the Bengal. So Lord Curzon, he said, we are going to split Bengal into two parts. We are going to split Bengal somewhere over here. Alright, this part, that means the Orissa, Bihar, and some part of Bengal was to be, that is the western part of Bengal, was to be declared as West Bengal. Okay, and this part, that means the entire present day Bangladesh, the East Bengal, and the Assam was declared to be as East Bengal. Isn't it interesting? Ami almost West Bengal asilu, right? Okay. Now, official reasons. Obviously, if they have to do this, they have to provide official reasons. Ami kiyo bhangim? The official reasons provided by Lord Curzon were Bengal have huge population. Bengalor population bahut beshi. Ami etu control koribo nwarisu. We are not able to cope up with this population. So we want to split the population so that governance to better hoy, so that we can govern better. Right? Second reason kole je Assam is a tribal area. It is not well developed. Ami jodi eneke bhangilo Assamor growth to proper hoy jabo. We can put more focus on Assam. So these are the official reasons provided by Lord Curzon for the partition of Bengal. These reasons to me jodi bhalke logically analysis kora seems to be true. Dekhibole thike laga acha population bahut beshi ase ekane bhangise aru Assamor development koribor karone bhangi dise. However, to me jodi aru deep analysis kora, actually their plan was something else. Partition of Bengal kyo korisile tekhete Lord Curzon. For that you have to understand the context of Bengal. Bangalore actually ki asile Bengali, right? In terms of language, Bengali language are there. Etia tumi edokhot concentrate kora. A part to jodi East Bengal declare kori de Kolkata yar capital banam boli koisile. Yat ase these are the Orissa. This is Orissa, Oriya speaking people. This is Bihar. Okay, Hindi speaking majority. Akol edokhot thaki gol Bengali. So Bengali to ki hoy jabo, minority hoy jabo. Isn't it? Yet Bengali dominance to komi jabo because at Orissa aru Bihar ahi jabo. Right? Similarly, efale aha yat edokhot amar Assamese choli thake, amar nijor language, and here also there is Bengali, but again it would minority hoy jabo because it adha part adha hoy gol, right? So in terms of language bhangi dibo bicharisile jate nationalism to stop hoy jay, adha hoy jabo, separate hoy jabo. Second point was in terms of religion. Religionot keneke bhangile tomar West Bengal jitu ase yat tomar Hindu hoy jabo majority. Orissa manukhini maximum Hindu, Bihar manukhini maximum Hindu, aru Bengali manukhini Hindu, so Hindu majority. But in the East Bengal, because of this East Bengal is a Bangladesh, yat asle Muslim majority, so yat hoy jabo tomar majority Muslim. So West Bengal or Hindu majority, East Bengal or Muslim majority hoy jabo. As a result, tahator union ketiao nohoy, because one part will deal with Hindu section, one part will deal with Muslim section. Jitu nationalism or unity asile, he unity to nohua hoy jabo. As a result, তেখেতসকলে সেইটো সেনেকৈ প্লেন কৰিছিলে পাৰ্টিশ্যন অফ বেংগল, ৰাইট। চ' মই যদি তোমাক চামাৰী হিচাপে লিখি দিওঁ, দ্য ৰিয়েল মোটিভছ was to divide in terms of language and second to divide in terms of religion, to divide West Bengal, all right, to stop the growth of nationalism. This was the reason why Lord Curzon decided to make a partition of the Bengal into two parts, West Bengal and East Bengal, all right. So in this video we have discussed the entire background, what happened back then during the period of 1890s to 1903. In the next video we shall continue the story and learn what happened to the Lord Curzon's